There's going to be formal and informal attempts to sabotage Zoran Mamdani being able to enact any part of his agenda, because there is vested interest by political actors in both parties to prevent the public from understanding the truth, which is a lot of the gaps in our public services. A lot of the degradation of our public sector has not been for some like practical reason, in the sense that it's the best way for society to run, or the way to reduce crime, or the way to ensure that like the homeless are housed. It's because ideologically neoliberals believe that it's the best thing to do. And, conservatives hate poor people, and they both believe that money should be funneled up to the uber wealthy, that they believe there's a social ranking system and a hierarchy based on socioeconomic status that ascribes morality and intellect onto people who have lots of wealth, and, strips it away from people, at least strips it away in the minds of the public, away from people who don't. So like, they just want to maintain that hierarchy. They want to maintain the belief that like, if you have a lot of money and a lot of power, you're good, you're smart, even though we're presented with like evidence to the contrary every day. We see how wrong that is every day. We look at Elon Musk and we see the fallacy of like classism every day. And yet, it's what they want you, it's part of enforcing a lack of accountability. So we just have to be prepared for the all out, nonstop, unrestricted warfare that they will conduct against his agenda, because they have to maintain the illusion that like leftist policies, like, and I mean that in the very broad, vague sense that the word leftist means, that those policies are just practically impossible. That like, yeah, maybe they sound good, they sound moral, like, yeah, maybe no homeless people sounds moral, but have you ever considered the price of my condo? Like, they leave that last part off and they replace it with like, but it's not practical. It just could never happen. And so like, getting a little crack in that narrative, getting a little crack in that propaganda, I think will do a lot of, it will do wonders, because so many people just believe it. They go like, yeah, I would love to help poor people, but like, something, it's just not the right thing to do. It's impossible. There's not enough money for it. Maybe we should give that money to a nonprofit to do it. Like, it's an illusion that we have to break through.